Oh, I can see the bromance between Oliver and Diggle. It was too much in this episode to see this bromance just brewing between them. And it's like, well, what did I say brewing? It's just been fully mastered in this episode. Oliver and John Diggle, these two are just so much fucking badasses. And it's like, that ending of fucking this week's Arrow, it's like, oh, why must we wait a week? Why must we wait to see what the fuck? Unfortunately, we already know what the answer is going to be to when he got asked to become, you know, the next Ra's Ghoul. But, regardless of what, that is the fucking way how you end an episode. So let me get straight on. Like, freaking we get from straight on. Thea sells her father out, sells out Malcolm Merlin to the League of Assassins. And I'm like, holy shit, they fucking went there. Because they were training, and she straight up went up with the Gil, and she told everyone, everybody about her being the one of like who actually murdered Sarah. And I'm like, okay, this has just made things a whole lot worse for the group. Not just for her, but for everyone, Oliver. And it's like, I will not lie though, with the whole flashback stuff, which I'm actually kind of happy that there was very low amount of flashback stuff in this episode. I did like that there was that little flash kind of mention as well with the general. Like, I did think that was kind of cool. That was thing from like the whole thing with like the last week's Flash episode. I thought that was awesome. So yeah, very nicely done on that. And just to see, like, oh my god, it's just so fucking badass. Even though Malcolm was, like, fucking, like, 5-on-1, you know, he had Taizai, Ghoul, she had all of them there going against him with no weapons at all. And it's like, this episode just made Sarah look so good. Like, it just made Sarah look so, like, so honored and shit. Like, it was just so fucking good. But her sister, oh my gosh, it made... I really hate the current Canary right now, because it's like, they make her so garbage. Just the way that she acts and all that, like, it's so fucking garbage. Like, no, Malcolm Merlin, fuck you, and just like, the worst thing is, she actually tried to go against Malcolm on her own. Are you on fucking drugs? How could you even think of actually going against him? Oh no, but I'm just an inexperienced, like, I've been taught by like one boxer, and like I saw like Oliver do a few moves. Oh yeah, I can really take on the League of Assassins fucking prodigies, yeah. One of the people that was actually trained by the demon himself. So, like, honestly, that's just one thing that like really aggravated me about the episode. I fucking hate it so goddamn much. And so, like, you got all these awesome people. You got Oliver, you got Thea, you got Malcolm, you got the Ollie and Diggle stuff, which I'll get into later, but it's like the Nanda Parbat stuff. It's like, but Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Come on, man. It's like, this is just like, she's such a bad fucking character at this point. It's like, really? And not to mention, I do have to talk about as well the whole Ray Armor stuff, the whole him finally becoming the Atom in this one. Yeah, he shows, like, you know, his big reveal of the Atom suit. And this is one thing that's kind of like interesting about it, because I don't know the Atom's powers too much. I'm guessing maybe he's like, is he supposed to be like Ant-Man? I know it's just by the name, but can he like shrink himself at all? Or, because I know like all we saw from this episode was a jetpack. And I know they probably didn't show any of that, because there's been talks about the actual spin-off show talking about that, even though like the Flash is a spin-off of the Arrow. It's like, that's kind of cool. I've also been hearing that apparently Diggle could be the next Green Lantern or something like that, or he could be the Green Lantern in the series. So I don't want John Diggle to get any kind of powers. I kind of like him the way he is, and I kind of did like how he's on the Suicide Squad as, you know, like freelancer or something like that. I kind of like that. I don't think John should have powers at all and all that. Like, I don't think he should have the Green Lantern. It would be cool, but I think Arrow especially should stick to its own. Like, yeah, you can have tech and all that. You can have all this high fancy stuff like that, but leave the meta-human stuff to the Flash, you know, the Atom as well. If that turns into a show, I have no idea who the fuck Atom's villains are. I have no idea what he would do and all that. But it's like, honestly, by the way how it was just shown and stuff like that, it was like he was just like, oh, he goes off, bangs Felicity, which I'm super fucking butthurt about that, because I've always been trying to ship Oliver and Felicity together, and now that they've done the fucking deed, because it's like she helped him with the suit and apparently that equals banging for her. It's like, yeah, honestly, I could see like episode 1 of like the Atom like show is exactly like Flash. Like you get to see that moment where he flies off in the suit, and that's why it cut it off there. And then we get to see like what happened to his wife and everything in the first episode. I can honestly, that is exactly how the start of the first episode would, and then title card, you know, Atom or something like that. And yeah, I kind of want to see what the suit does. Hopefully we will see about more about this and all that, but other than that, yeah, that stuff was cool. It felt like kind of like a little bit of a separate episode in itself, honestly, with all that stuff. But yeah, like, and the flashback stuff, honestly, I really was like, with the flashback stuff, I mean, we find out like Amanda Waller's a fucking cow, and that she was trying to fucking betray like all of them and all that with Masao and everything, and I'm like, really? You fucking pieces of shit. Like, yeah, I kind of knew Amanda Waller was kind of being a bit of a bitch about it, but it's like the whole thing that really mattered in this episode was the freaking Oliver and Ra's al Ghul conflict. It's like, just the way how they managed to go to its actual place, and it's like, yo, let's fucking go. We're about to go fucking in, and it's just like me and Diggle are the only two, and we're gonna raid the League of Assassins fucking headquarters? Just the two of us? Just to rescue Malcolm Merlin? Because it's like, I don't, like, Oliver kind of used it as him as an excuse. He's like, I don't want to fucking rescue Malcolm. He just wants vengeance because he had his ass kicked. Like that, and like, he tells that to Diggle as they get captured. It's like, yeah. But nah, the bromance between them was good. They had each other's back. They were like a squad. And it really made me just like feel really happy inside when we found out about, yeah, hey, like, you know, if we make out this alive, I want you to be my best man. And I was like, that respect there, that was respect. I was like, and Oliver's like, because he's saying, you know, you're my new brother and stuff like that, and I was like, that is fucking awesome. Like that, I really enjoyed that shit. I thought that was some fucking great shit, and I was like, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was something we wanted to see, like Diggle and Ollie having this fucking bromance, and it was like there's just this bond that's been built between them, and what a great play. It's like, it could also mean as well that he could die here and all that, like to like help maybe like break him out or something like that, or maybe to let Oliver break. I hope not, because Diggle's my man. He is my favorite character in all of like Flash and Arrow, so hopefully nothing happens to him. I really, really, really don't want him to do that. I mean, Ethan Oliver was begging for his life, so hopefully not. But that ending, Asuka say, yeah, I want you to become the next fucking demon. I want you to become the next fucking Ra's al Ghul. So, yeah. Let me know in the comment section down below, like, what you thought about this. But that's all for me. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.